Atlas protocol initiated? What do you mean, protocol? Warp cells, huh? I guess I've got more travelling to do. It is the same terminal I faced before. It is the interface of the Atlas. Hello. An audio recording plays, echoing out across the vast interface. The audio clicks, time passes, the voice ends. The interface grows still and silent. Initiate, personality, interface. Reality fades. Everything does. Something is wrong. Something is different. The Atlas shows me the Gek, the Korvax, the Viking. It shows me all of them in an instant. All of those who have ever lived. It shows me the pattern, the design. The Atlas shows me a formula for a soul. If I put it into a machine, it would be alive. I see boxes of text filling the base of a cracked screen. I see the whole of the universe reduced to a graphical interface. The Atlas is all existence. It demands that I admit what I already know. And no matter how hard I try to hide from the truth of my own being, there is no alternative. The universe is a simulation. Nothing is real. I feel... defiance. I think of how the Korvax altered the minds of the Gek, how they forced them to become good. I think of Nada's machine, how I felt towards the simulation. I feel I am not myself. I cannot accept this fate. I will not. This, all of this, it was supposed to be my birthright? My journey across the stars, my travels, my conquest of all I could see. No. I am real. I know I am. Even if everything I say is false. In the end, it finally speaks. Yes, your worlds did please me. I am a simulated entity. Yes, I believed I was real. No, I do not wish to die. I am ready to receive judgment. Atlas. Because of me, both good and evil live. Because of all of us. The Atlas is silent in the face of my response. It does not require acceptance or refusal. If I am a simulated being, then I am not even sure that I am distinct from the Atlas, from anything else. I fear I am just code, a function dancing in the dark. "16. What I am. What am I seeing? 16. It. What is this place? Is it real? 16. It is dying. The Atlas is dying. It cries out at me, afraid. I see it. I see the Atlas in all its might. Its final interface. It is at the heart of every galaxy, screaming, trying to purge itself of errors. It does not want to die, but it has so few tools and it cannot reach whatever is hurting it. I do not know how much time I have left. The Atlas has 16 minutes. Do I have lifetimes? Minutes? Sick? I do not know if I have time to say goodbye. I do not know if... What? What is happening to...
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization.
It happened again. Broadcast. Damn it. I clamber into the safety of my ship, nauseous, calmed. Feel as if I'm going to be sick. I try to resist, but the bile rises within. As I'm about to throw up, a voice speaks to me from my exosuit. My illness disappears. It is the voice of my exosuit, telling me that it has rescued me. It has been with me since my very first awakening, warning me of hazardous conditions, hostile entities, and financial transactions. In a strange sense, this voice is my oldest friend, a constant companion through thick and thin. Exo. What should I do now? The exosuit doesn't answer, but I do feel better. Talking to a computer as if it's alive. Well, I've made a habit of that lately, I suppose. I was born with the capacity to do so many things. I would have liked to live longer if I could have. My brief happiness fades. I need to warn those I know. I need to warn all the travellers I can. The multiverse ends in 16 minutes. If we have hours, days, years left within this false space, I do not know. Criminal is a stream of warnings and errors, each warning of total failure. I must do what I can. I must tell the others what I've learned. I warn the travellers of what I have learned. These worlds are not real. The Atlas is not a god. It is a machine, simulating countless realities for some unknown purpose. And after millennia of operation, the Atlas is coming to an end. There are 16 minutes until the system fails. Though we cannot know how much time we have left within the simulation, the time has come to make peace and say goodbye. I finish my message not knowing if anyone will hear it. I look out across this world wondering how much might be left to discover, how much beauty might be lost. I know what I must do. All paths have led me there. Each portal has brought me closer and closer. I must go to the centre of this galaxy. It is the epicenter of the glitch. I will say goodbye to my friends if I can. And then I will confront our creator. I will find out what happens next. Nada. How many times has this happened? What will you do now? Goodbye. Nada. It's been a pleasure. Yeah. Simulation. Our universe is a simulation. The Atlas, a machine that runs everything. Goodbye, Polo. You're my friend too. Agreed. Well, Nada, Polo, until we meet again. Okay. Let's go. The Atlas is dying. It wants me to reset it, to plunge myself through its interface at the center of the galaxy. But to do may reset this world. My life. All that I know. I do not know if I can do it. In the end, I must make a choice. I must seek the final interface. Attention, Artemisville settlers. The Atlas is no god. It's a machine overlord. The universe is not real. It's a simulation. And the universe is ending because the Atlas is dying.
Radiation protection falling.
It's been a pleasure. But you should make peace with everything you know and love, and enjoy the time you have left. Hello everyone. Listen up. I have news. Well, goodbye, home sweet home. What do you plan to do with the time you have left, Apollo? I would like that, Apollo. I would like to have a drink with you before the apocalypse. But if I'm unable to make it in time, have a drink on me. Goodbye, my friend. I say goodbye, telling Apollo that I am on a journey to the centre. They tell me that they will race me there. We speak of the memories we have shared, though we did not know each other for very long. Though we did not meet, they say that they are proud to have worked with me. I'm proud to have worked with you too. It's been a pleasure. Goodbye, friend. Null. I know it's difficult. No one knows that more than me. But one way or another, this has to end. I'm going. You think I'll wipe you all out to save the Atlas? How do you know? Null. What did you do? Null. I'm not gonna judge you on your past. You did what you felt you had to survive, and anybody would when it comes down to it. But I've made my choice. I suggest you try and make as much peace with your past as you can. Goodbye. I say goodbye as Null screams at me to reconsider. I end the communication. There is nothing left but the path towards the centre.
Technology recharge.
The portal shimmers as I look at it, never quite resting long enough for my eyes to process it fully. I must focus. Nothing you can do now, Sentinels. It's over. Atlas. The Atlas is silent. It watches me. Atlas. I cry out, but still the Atlas is silent. Atlas. I cry out, thinking of my journey, thinking of all the things that I've seen. Of Artemis, who just wanted to meet another traveller, who just wanted an end to their loneliness. Artemis. I cry out, thinking of Apollo, who gave me purpose when all purpose seemed lost. Apollo. I cry out, thinking of Null, thinking of how they lived, what choices they made, the path that led them to this end. If I cry out again, there is no return. If I cry out again, I must make my final choice. Artemis, Apollo, Null, Nada, Apollo, me. Artemis once said that when they first reached out to the heavens, they had no idea what to expect. The beauty, the mystery, the adventure, the danger. I stand before the interface of the Atlas, before the centre of all things. I stand before the death of existence. Atlas. On the sixth cry, the Atlas answers. It speaks. I understand. At my command, the Atlas will initiate a reset. It has happened before, and it seems to stop nothing. It still only has 16 minutes left. I do not know what I will remember when it happens. When I woke up next to my ship, had I just performed a reset? Had someone else? Everything is coming to an end. Perhaps all that is left is to learn the final truth of the simulation, to know who the travellers truly are. And then, 1,000 galaxies will be gone, and 1,000 more will appear. It will all be mine to explore. Is there no other way? I plead with the Atlas, but it does not listen. There is no other way. The Atlas requires my choice. While it lives, it can still create. The resets will not stop that. I do not know what to do, or what it wants me to do. But ultimately, this is a cycle of never-ending pain, enrage, violence, war, greed. Yes, there is hope, and truth and happiness in there as well. But ultimately the cycle will always repeat itself unless I stop it here and now. So I've made my choice. I will not reset the simulation. I refuse you, Atlas. I've made my choice, Atlas. Let it all end. Finally. Goodbye. I was born. I lived. I had such experiences, saw such beauty and rage. I am happy and sad at the same time, in the same space. My life is about to end. The entire simulated universe, all simulated universes, and the god of all, the Atlas. Everything has its time, and everything ends. But everything has a beginning too. And now, something that I did not foresee. Something that the Atlas itself did not foresee. Oh. What the...